lab tutorials of digital design and computer organization. I am Sahana Aris, Assistant Professor, Department of Information Science and Engineering, Rajiv Institute of Technology, Hassan. In today's video, we shall get to know the list of experiments and what are all the softwares used for the execution of these experiments. The Digital Design and Computer Organization is an integrated course with subject code BCS302. In this, we are going to do 8 practical experiments. The list of practical experiments are: experiment is given a 4 variable logic expression, simplify it using appropriate technique and simulate the same using basic gates. The second one is design a 4-bit full adder and a subtractor and simulate the same using basic gates. Experiment 3 is design a Verilog HDL to implement simple circuit using structural, data flow and behavioral module. The fourth one is design a Verilog HDL to implement binary adder subtractor, half and full adder and also half and full subtractor. The fifth experiment is design a Verilog HDL to implement decimal adder. The sixth one is design a Verilog program to implement different types of multiplexers like 2:1 multiplexer, 4:1 multiplexer and 8:1 multiplexer. The seventh one is design a Verilog program to implement type of demultiplexer. The eighth one is design a Verilog program for implementing various types of flip-flops like JK flip-flop, D flip-flop and also SR flip-flop. In this, the first two experiments are implemented using or simulated using a software called PSpice, and all the remaining experiments are implemented using a Xilinx software. The first two experiments is nothing but implementation of a logic gates, and we are going to simulate using a PSpice. Next, we are going to write a Verilog hardware descriptive language for all the other experiments, and we are going to simulate the Verilog HDL program and we will verify the output. Next, the PSpice software. In PSpice software, the circuit or the schematic is drawn in a software called Capture. After designing our required circuit in a Capture, we are going to simulate it using PSpice Simulator. In PSpice Simulator, we are going to get the graphical representation of the circuit we have designed in the Capture software. The PSpice software can be used to design and draw the circuit, to simulate the designed or drawn circuits, and then we can analyze the results of this simulated circuits. Okay, this is the main important thing we are going to do using PSpice. The first two experiments uses this PSpice software. The other uses the Xilinx ISE. The Xilinx Integrated Synthesis Environment is a discontinued software tool from Xilinx. This is mainly used for synthesis and analysis of hardware descriptive language designs, which primarily targets development of embedded firmware for Xilinx FPGA and CPLD integrated circuit. So this, in our academics, we are using software package called Xilinx 14.7, which is the most popular software tool used to synthesis Verilog HDL codes and also VHDL codes. This is all about the introductions and also the softwares used. Okay. In next video, we shall implement the basic gates and then we can move on to the experiments.